fucking it up. Listen, man, this to my boy Gypsy King, aka Tyson Fury. Heard you looking for an opponent, but let's cut the shit. You know who the only best and biggest option there is, and it's your boy Big Baby right here, man. Not personal, just business. Your people call my people. Work on them dollar signs, and we get it cracking. Gypsy King versus Big Baby, it got a nice ring to it. Yeah. It'd be my official honor to beat your ass and give you your first look. Let's make it happen. Brooklyn in the house.
What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. So we just heard there from Big Juicy Miller calling out Tyson Fury. Now, as you can see here, Tyson Fury a few hours ago reposted it and put these question mark faces on. I mean, at this point, I think he just on a media tour in that sense. Tyson Fury isn't. Can you even knock it in today's age? In today's age, the more you're out there, the more you're on. Yeah, the more you're popping. Because, I mean, he's seen the fan reactions. He must have seen the fan reactions. Even on his own. Apart from this, it's funny. When Tyson Fury put out the AJ fight, I think it was Patrice Evra. This sucking. All this verified dude. Oh, man, you're the best, bro. It's corny. I don't know what to say. Listen, if the fight gets signed or the fight's in 2 weeks' time, you know what I'm saying? And Fury's putting out promotional material for it, I get it. But equally, you could argue, well, YB, these guys don't follow boxing, so, well, you need to tighten up. That's what you need to do, yeah? If you're not sure, just keep quiet. Don't be for things that... And you bet your bottom dollar, Patrice Everett, yeah? He ain't in Terence Crawford's DM, or sorry, on his notifications. Which he should be. And Errol Spence, yeah, YB, but it's a year late. I don't care when it was. It's on now, yeah? Time moves forward, you can't go back. Oops. Now, I guess you could argue, well, YB, but Fury might fight Usyk in the future, yeah. I bet. Do you know what I'm saying? He already setting up a September fight, knowing the Saudis have got him in December for the Usyk. So it's pure BS. But yeah, now talking more, I mean, there's no point talking about if this fight makes sense. It's just, I'm almost lost for words again. But still, I've got to get to 8 minutes, so it's one of them ones. Oops, 100%. Make coins, 100%. Stay in the basement, 100%. Anyway, yeah, Fury versus Jarrell. Listen, Jarrell, it's a bit like Conor Ben for me. I was happy to see Conor Ben fight you, Bambi. Juiced. Why? Conor Ben's coming from 147. Was he one? I think he was even 140 at one point early in his career. So either way, he's coming from 147, 10 pounds up. Yeah? So a little bit of juice, make up for the weight. I ain't too bothered about that. Now, with Jarrell Miller, if I knew Jarrell Miller was EPO'd, I think there was some compound called GR16W or something. If he's got all them alien things in him, all them alien substances, yeah? EPO, GRW167. All the other things he had for the AJ fight. I'll watch it. Why? I want to see Tyson Fury punch up an alien heavy bag. Because Chisora, I believe Chisora's clean. Yeah, Chisora ain't got all them things in him. And Chisora's not as big as well. Miller fully juice is like 320. And he's got cardio for days. The EPO, the Lance Armstrong, the green Lance Armstrong just be oozing through his veins. I think he's putting out, he's 320 pounds, yeah. And he put in something like 120 punches a round out. Back to back to back to back. That's what I want to see. Now, if Jarrell Miller don't have no EPO and don't have no experimental compounds, then it'll just be a glorified version of Chisora. Why? Jarrell Miller's feet are so slow. Yeah? And it'll only be slower without all the advantages of the juices. And he ain't going to have no cardio. So it'll be it'll be like watching Tyson Fury on the heavy bag. Genuinely. That's what I believe we'll see. If Jarrell Miller's clean, it'll be Tyson Fury versus heavy bag. A big one at that. You know, in Mayweather's gym, or any gym, but particularly Mayweather's are of note. Mayweather, I think is it ringside? I'm not sure, but some bag companies, they make these oversized bags. They're like, what? I think they're about 200 kilo, just huge. Double or triple the size of a normal bag. That's what this will be. Yeah, Fury will be literally just working on his pivots and just touching him, touch, pop. It'll be. Then again, it could be quite interesting to watch. It could be, but then again, the Chisora fight was boring, wasn't it? But still, for the first 6 rounds, and some people say, oh, Fury took it easy on Chisora. Well, he wouldn't have no incentive to take it easy on Jarrell, and Jarrell's even bigger. So it might be nice, almost as an exhibition display, to watch Fury just proper giving Jarrell Miller Jimmy Savile. Just all over the place, giving him the Weinstein, just touching him all over, violating him. Do you know what I'm saying? One of them, almost like a circus act. If I'm wrong, and Jarrell Miller goes in there clean, yeah, is able to do something. I mean, truth be known, even if he's juiced out of his mind, his feet are still slow. Yeah? Is he going to be able to find them 100 punches around, 200 punches around, if Fury's on his feet? And that's the thing. Fury wasn't on his feet against Chisora. Because you're 6'9", I think Jarrell Miller's 6'3". When you've got that range, you don't even have to dance much. You can just touch, pop, and then step back, half step. And Jarrell Miller's, I mean, look at even Dillian White. His feet are slow. Again, Fury just step back, bop, and next thing you know, Dillian White's ankle twists up. Do you understand? Yeah? That's all it is. So this fight would need to be announced like in China or something. Yeah, we're going to fight Jarrell in China. That's how it should be marketed. Yeah? Tyson Fury. It's a bit like Bob Sapp. Yeah, Bob Sapp was some big buff Donny, juiced out of his mind. And the worst thing is, he had no cardio as well. But, what's his name? Bob Sapp. He left the US, went to Japan, and was just doing clown shows. Because people, and that's what I said the other day, people have this homo masculinity about them. You see a big buff bull, yeah, and it just does something. But there's no way he can be clean. No way. Especially when, I mean, Jarrell Miller wasn't smoking dudes fully juiced, was he? He wasn't icing dudes. He was breaking them down, maybe, sometimes. I mean, who's his best win? I think it's something like Dualpas or something. Like one of them. You know what I mean? He ain't got no good wins. So it would need to be in Japan. Get the Japanese over and just, you know what I'm saying? Fully juiced. That, I'd buy that one. I'd pay for that. Do you know what I'm saying? Level the playing field a bit. Yeah? Juice is only, in my opinion, juice is only bad if it's a level playing field. For example, Errol Spence versus Crawford. Yeah? No one should be juiced in that fight. Level playing field. But when you've got a dude who got no chance, give him a little bit of juice. Top him up a bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's level the odds out. And that's really what the UFC aren't juiced yet, but ultimately what people want to see is 50-50 fights. Now, if you have to fly out to Japan and get on your Bob Sapp, I'm down to watch it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, in all seriousness, it's not going nowhere, I don't think. Would it be a bad fight? I mean, I do think, even without juice, I do think Miller would do better than Chisora. But again, why are we talking about these guys for? Let Miller, yeah, work his way up. Let him work his way back. Go and beat Andy Ruiz, for example. Go and beat Zhang, for example. Go and beat, I think that'd be a great fight, actually. Joe Joyce versus Miller. If Joe Joyce loses the rematch with Zhang, Joe Joyce versus Miller would be an amazing fight. I even think if Miller beat Joe Joyce, who lost to Zhang twice, for example, that would put him in. I wouldn't mind watching that versus Fury. But now you got a nobody who didn't do nothing juiced, who's now clean. I'm not even sure he's ranked. It doesn't matter if he's ranked though. Yeah, Chisora wasn't ranked. He got in there to fight Fury. So anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let off the bell 100%. Know that.